Beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church, beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church, this is a very urgent message, regarding the Son-in-Law President Part 7. The Son-in-Law President Part 7. We see Donald Trump here trying to appeal the Johnson Amendment through an executive order, but couching it in language in which he was going to allow Congress to appeal the Johnson Amendment and give churches, apostate Protestant churches, more latitude to repeal the Johnson Amendment by endorsing political candidates for office and giving tithe dollar for campaigns to running for the White House and for the Senate, beloved. And we've seen this last tax bill that was just passed by Congress from the House and the Senate. They almost put a provision in the bill to repeal the Johnson Amendment, but it was just stopped by a hairbreadth. Now, beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church, Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 37 says, the whole world is to be stirred with enmity against Seventh Adventists, because they will not yield homage to the papacy by honoring Sunday, the institution of this anti-Christian power. It is the purpose of Satan to cause them to be blotted from the earth in order that his supremacy of the world may not be disputed. Now, beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church, this is very solemn. It's very solemn because it lets us know that in these last days, the whole world is going to hate Seventh Adventists, and the church and state are going to unite in America. It's the first form of national sons-in-law, and then form a universal sons-in-law. The image of the beast forms a national sons-in-law, and the mark of the beast is enforced Sunday observance, beloved in the Seventh Adventist Church. You see over in Russia, the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're having their property confiscated. They're being put in prison. They're being abused by the cops and thrown in prison because they want to preach their faith. Beloved, in these last days, the Seventh Adventist Church is not going to be able to buy and sell. There's going to be a universal death decree in these last days, beloved. So, the way that we see Jehovah's Witnesses being treated over in Russia is going to happen worse to Seventh Adventists in these last days in the world, all over the world, beloved. The Jehovah's Witnesses will eventually give up and keep Sunday because Jehovah's Witnesses already keep Sunday, and they don't have the truth about the sanctuary truth, and they don't believe in Sister White's ride and the spirit of prophecy, beloved. Now, beloved, in the Seventh Adventist Church, Sister White says in great controversy, she says that all the churches will, and I'm paraphrasing, all the churches in the apostate Protestant world, America, will control the state. They will, when they shall unite on common points of doctrine, like Sunday sacredness, immortality, and soul, control the state, beloved. So this is a very great crisis in these last days, beloved. So Donald Trump is the sons-in-law president because you see what he did recently. He made Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Now Malachi Martin's book called Keys of His Blood lets us know that Satan is going to impersonate Christ, great controversy, and come to Jerusalem and claim that Sabbath has been changed to Sunday. Well, Malachi Martin says the judges have been trying to get Jerusalem the capital of Israel for more than 50 years, and they finally got their ideal reached through President Donald Trump over America. So the image of the beast, according to the Bible, Revelation chapter 13, verse 8 to 11, will give power into the beast will give power into the image of the beast, and the beast will cause them to be killed, beloved. And the image of the beast is apostate Protestantism in league with the state. So Donald Trump symbolizes the state of this country, and the image of the beast is apostate Protestantism. And the beast, the papacy, gave power unto it, to give life unto it, beloved. And he will call them to be killed who will not worship the image of the beast. The image of the beast is apostate Protestantism in league with the state. So if you not keep Sunday holy these last days, you're going to put to death and not be able to buy and sell, beloved. So in these last days, Jerusalem, Israel, is going to give and keep Sunday. I just heard of a recent law over there with Keep the Faith Ministries in which Israel said they can still open stores on the Sabbath, 7th of the week, Saturday, over in Israel, and made many Orthodox Jews angry. Well, below in the Seventh Adventist Church, much of Israel is going to keep Sunday. Much of the world is going to keep Sunday. And the whole world is going to be stirred with enmity against the Seventh Adventist Church, God's ruling church, because we're not going to yield to battle. We're not going to give up and keep Sunday. We're going to keep the Sabbath holy and persecute these last days, beloved. But we need to have our minds pure with God, our hearts burn, our lamps trimmed and burning. We must keep our garments, keep all our garments so we do not walk naked, beloved. And in these last days, persecution will hit us in a mighty way. And we must be persecuted in a loving manner rather than in a sinful manner so that we don't lose our soul salvation, beloved. Don't exercise aggression when you're slapped and mocked and beat and punched and put in prison and lied on. Don't exercise that type of behavior. Exercise a Christ-loving manner, beloved, in the Adventist Church. God bless you. Maranatha.